First, though, a dad loads his family into a car and drives them over the Missouri border into Arkansas after an explosion rocked their home. Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 6. I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Darren Bobb. 5 people were injured, including 3 kids. 5 News reporter Bailey Devane has that story.
According to the Washburn Fire Department, 7 people were inside of the house on Buzzard Glory Road when it went up in flames. 3 children were seriously injured in this fire, and 2 Life Flight helicopters were called in to take them to the hospital.
Very serious anytime we have a fire like this, and worse when there's kids involved.
The Washburn Fire Chief says the house appliances were powered by propane, and that could be the cause of the explosion, but they are still investigating the true cause.
Propane, the heater was propane, and the water heater is propane.
Neighbors say the homeowners moved in just a year ago, and they spent a lot of time remodeling the house that is now reduced to rubble, but they say their community is already stepping up to help. Neighbors say the family are kind and helpful people, and the loss of their home is devastating.
I mean, if there's anything they need, I guarantee we can find friends and family that will help.
Yeah, and the community page already has a fundraiser, so they're collecting some money, so everybody's trying to help.
The Washburn Fire Chief says the father has been released from the hospital. We're still not sure how the kids are doing, but we will give an update when we find out. In Pea Ridge, covering news where you live, Bailey Devane, 5 News.
We're still trying to learn how old the victims are and their current conditions. Be sure to stay with us for updates on this developing story.